This is Entrepreneur Studio, brought to you by SC Biz News. I'm Patrick Bryant, CEO of software development firm Code and Trust and chairman of the Harbor Entrepreneur Center. Our sponsor is Matt Pardek and Chris Corley of Harbor Wealth Management Group, who are no strangers to helping entrepreneurs in our community. Shawn Moffatt is the managing partner of GoToTeam, which is a company I started, of course, but has very much his own perspective. You've run GoToTeam now for how many years?
7, 8.
7, 8, right? And been with the company 15?
15.
I'm looking for a low light. I mean, one of those painful moments, right, that really defines your experience with the company.
So I'm at GoToTeam for 2 years. I'm fortunate enough to partner in. Thank you for that. And, thinking, oh, this is great. I'm a partner and, we've got this tight little gang and we're going to move forward and we're growing and we're doing all the things. And then, boom, one of the 40% partner, not like 4%, not, 10%, but a 40% majority, a minority shareholder, but significant, steals a client.
The biggest client.
Just steals
the number one
the
client.
biggest number one client,
Yeah.
and decides that he's no longer thinking for the company and negotiating for us partners. He's negotiating for himself. Pretty quickly behind that, another one of our partners leaves as well, and out of nowhere. And you're cruising along thinking, okay, we're moving forward, we're all moving in the same direction, and no conversation, there was no lead up to this, it was just boom,
Yeah,
we're out.
So it's the worst, right? It's so painful. There's that betrayal feeling. There's that real pain personally, but also it's a huge hole, right? I mean, it's a huge financial hole. How are you going to come out of this moment where you've just lost basically 30% of your revenue? I mean, $1 million is off the books or so. So how do you attack that?
Yeah, 1.1 million. Don't forget that. Yeah, we took from going to those top-down mentality. It was much more of a horizontal. Everybody's at the top, and let's move everybody forward, and everybody's a rock star. Because otherwise we'd go and build one or two more behind them and take your next senior people. But my mentality was, well, what if everybody was a rock star? And in fact, they were. Yeah. I think the company's better for it. I mean, you never know that when you're going through it until you're on the other side of what we call the dark side.
What do you think the moral of the story is? Like, how do you learn from that? What do you know now that?
Well, I think you learn from coming through on the other side that you can survive. These major hits that you think at the time can maybe bring your company down. So then when you get to a COVID, it's sort of COVID be damned. Yeah. And it's just like, okay, well, this is just the next thing. If you want to go back to 9/11 or back to, economic downturn, like these things will keep coming and there'll be something after COVID. If you've got the right team and you've got the right people and you're willing to work hard, you can get, through that dark side.
Nice.